Hey, good morning. It is More on a Roll with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. We're here live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, which is formerly known as Ellis Avenue, Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. So thank you for tuning in and joining us this lovely Saturday morning. Today is October the 12th, 2024. Thank you for joining us here. Again, we're live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. Come on, stop by and get you a wireless, unlimited talk, all that good stuff with the cellular plan. I chose to come to Cricket Wireless because it's a lot that definitely what we're going to speak about and how it's all going to tie into what we're talking about. Well, first and foremost, want to go ahead and give some honor to those individuals that helped make this show possible. Again, thank you for tuning in More on the Road. Again, More and More Sports Management is I'm the founder and co-owner. Yes, I am the co-owner of More and More Sports Management. The Christ, our Lord and Savior, is the owner. I'm a co-owner, along working with him. More and More Sports Management, nothing but more is definitely what we're about. You can log on to our website, mms-management.com, to find more information about what we can do and what we can assist with. Also, tune in, join us every Wednesday for Talking Sports Live with Rob J, Jamie Horton, Larry Nix, Ed Bishop Quinn, and myself, Bernard Moore III, live from Full Moon Barbecue in Madison, Mississippi, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. And then you can also tune in Sunday on 35 The Lou to watch the replay Sunday evening at 10 p.m. after you finish watching football or before you're going to take yourself to bed. You can definitely go ahead and join in and tune in and watch the show, the replay show that evening. Now, I know it is a lot of laughter and fun, but also join us. Stop by, grab you a bite to eat, all the good stuff at Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Mississippi, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. Like I said, they've been a very helpful hand with the show. We broadcast, so we have to. I need to get back up there, 1935 Main Street, and go ahead and do a show from there too. Grab me a little bite to eat. Monique's Dessert Boutique, 646-926-9240. Definitely look her up so she can definitely help you out with your sweet treats. From cupcakes to muffins to cookies to cakes. Oh my, all that good stuff. I know she's the dentist's best friend with what she's doing, all the good stuff up there with Monique's Dessert Boutique, and let her know you can locate it on Facebook as well as Instagram, and let her know that you heard of her from More on the Road. Maybe she'll throw you an extra cookie or muffin in there. Hillcrest Christian School, one family, one faith, one future, 4060 South Sour Road in Jackson, Mississippi, 601 Give them a call to schedule a tour to take a look and see what they have to offer. It's a small jewel in South Jackson, right there on the borderline of Byram and Jackson. So definitely stop by. HillcrestChristian.org is the website. Schedule a tour, take a look and see what's going on. But football season is coming to an end. I want to say congratulations to the Cougars. They defeated the Warriors of Heritage Academy, 52-6 last night to get back on a good win streak. The guys played well. No, we was at the game, but we're not going to go in depth into the game. But we was at the game and enjoyed it, have fun. So definitely stop by and take a look at them. Getting ready for basketball season, and one of the assistant basketball coaches. So definitely come on, check us out. But again, we thank you for joining us here at oh guys, where we're at Cricket Wireless. You got to excuse me, I'm looking on another screen right now. Yet we're here live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Drive, formerly known as Ellis Avenue at Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. So definitely come on out and join us and get you your get your wireless service up under the AT&T umbrella. But like I said, what we definitely want to speak about is family. I know we're here at Cricket Wireless. They have a lot of plans here. We're going to talk about some of their plans soon, but I definitely want to get into talking about. We'll definitely talk about family. As you can see, history has shown again, this is me just doing my own personal research, looking at stuff. So receive the information as is. Now, a family and started off in Genesis when God created man, and God created man to take care of this earth. And God saw man was by himself. So God created woman to form the start of a family, a pair between man and woman. And after that, they did what they were supposed to do, with taking care of the land. Yes, they messed up, but I hope they definitely continue to seek forgiveness with the Lord. So yes, they did make a mistake, and now they're getting their setback, and they got the setback to pay from. The man had to work the hard ground, and the woman had to go through birth pain. But all that stuff has been forgiven through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But I want to go back to what I was speaking about with family. Family consists of a man and woman. The ideal family is what we say as a man and woman, a husband and wife, and sometimes we typically say two children. Now, I've known plenty of families that they had two children, consist of a boy and a girl, or two boys or two girls, and I've seen a family consist of multiple different children. So, but the ideal family, what we will see as a man and a woman, a boy and a girl. So it can balance, as to say, the estrogen or the testosterone in the house. So it can kind of balance things out. But some of our marketers and creators, that's how they base the things that they create, is based off of your idea family of a husband and wife and two children. Now, as you can look, I can't say I've seen some houses that were created back in the early days. It was one big old room, but it had it divided up into different portion of, you say, what, a living room, a kitchen, your bathroom, and a bedroom for the parents, and then the children slept in the living room or dining room of what you probably consider. And that's how the family was. And then as the age continued to grow, or the age continue, what I'm trying to say, days and years continued to pass by, they came up with the idea house of a living room, well, which we consider a family room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and two bedrooms. So you had a two-bedroom, one bath house home with the family room in the kitchen. Again, trend continued to tend on, families began to grow, and we got your idealistic family. Then houses and stuff began to expand. So you come up now with today's, your standard home is a three bed, two bath, possibly with a kitchen, with an eating area, and a family room. That's the ideal home for your typical family. But some of us, depending on the size of our family, that may have anywhere between one to two to three to four to five and so on children. So they have to expand with five bedrooms, three baths, or five bedrooms and five baths, things along that line. You have to share the room, and boy, it's a chaos. The bigger the family, sometimes it can be chaotic. But that's just how we are. Now, the reason why I'm talking about family, for the past few, well, I'm not say past few days or past few years in the profession that I'm in, and being involved in sports and being involved in the community, I've seen the family structures kind of change. I see more of, I'm not going to say I don't know the family structure, but just by what I'm observing, because you don't know what, you're not in that particular household and what's going on with the family. Typically, what we probably see, that the woman, which is typically sometimes is the mother, taking care of the children, being with the children in school, being with the children in the community, taking the children to their extracurricular activities, showing up for parenting meeting at the school, and the father is of one that is out laboring or just traveling somewhere, working, or just continue to work at those particular times. And then once he has time off, would like to relax because he's more the provider. Now let's go back into time, whereas when God created the earth. Yes, he created Adam first. He created man first to care for the land, and he created a help mate to care for the land. And so that's the reason why he created Eve to help Adam with what is going on throughout the world to take care of the land and the family, all the good stuff. So it's not whereas that the man should be outside laboring hard by himself while the woman is inside taking care of the family, providing for the family. It should be equal joint connection, but it all based off of your family structure and what you guys agree upon within that family. So we can't say who does what and who does what based off of their gender. And society will look at is that if a man is being more of what we consider the housemate, the housemaid or whatever, and the woman is out laboring, society is going to look at that man saying that he is not a provider. Guess what? He is doing his part to take care of their family. They both agreed upon that and say, hey, this is what you want to do. This is what you're going to, this is what I'm going to do. So that's their household. So don't look at the individual and say that he is not a provider since he's being more of a housemate. He's cooking and cleaning and taking care of the children, or he possibly because his job allow him to work from home. Now we have this updated technology. So you may see things like that right now. But like I said, sometimes we don't understand the family structure. Based off what we see, observe, we make our own judgment based upon the things that we see. Sometimes we can be wrong. False identification that can be wrong. So definitely be mindful of how you speak about the families and things along that line. Again, this is a More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're here live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. Give them a call at 601-665-4438 or stop by and take a look at some of the plans. Now, I know everybody's into this technology world and the different updates that we have going on in this technology world. I know that they have a plan now. Looking at people who come to cricket and stay with cricket. If you come on to cricket for a 60-month unlimited plan, you will get get the max added to your plan where you can watch max from your phone. Plus these cricket extra features, so 150 gigabytes of cloud storage in Mexican and Canada. So if you like to travel international, you can definitely travel there, but get more information upon that information if once you speak with the sales representative. And also fast fast nationwide 5G on all plans, 15 gigabytes mobile hotspots with the phone, and the different plans that they like. So I'm looking at the different plans that they have to offer. The 60-month fast 5G include all phones. 60-month is the best value, unlimited. Whereas that you have the Mexican plus Mexican Canada included. And if you want to add more lines to your plan, two lines on a 60-month best value is $90 plus something else, and then 110 for three lines, and 130 for four lines, and 150 for 160 for five lines. So let me just pause and stop right there. So you get the point where as we was talking about with family. So a lot of these cell phone provider are providing family plans. This is what would you consider a family plan? Based off how they have things set up, as well as the 55 a month unlimited may get you temporary slow data, cricket temporary slow data, speeds, and network is busy. So yes, I've seen that, and anybody can see that. If you see that there's a lot going on with your network, sometimes it definitely will move slow, and then you're thinking that it's the service provider. No, it's not the service provider. It's a lot of the different networks. Sometimes they get real busy and tied up and stuff, and it's almost like it's overloaded. So don't think it's just a service provider. Not it's the network and technology that certain service provider use. So there's not just only this provider A, B, C. It's everybody. Sometimes when it's a lot of people up on that tower, we're trying to use that particular tower. So networks can get jacked up sometimes. And again, so with the 55-month unlimited plan for two lines, it's $80 a month. Three lines, $90 a month. Then four lines, $100 a month. And then plus five is 125 on internet a month per line. Okay. I'm trying to look and see what they was talking about. That's the unlimited plan. Then $40 a month with the 10 gigabytes. Two lines $70, three lines $90, four lines 110. Kind of wonder why that different. Okay, add 1 G for 10 months. Okay, so that's that mean that they're probably gonna have 11 gigabytes dealing with that. So I'm just kind of looking to see what is going on. So you might well try to go with the 55 because it's cheaper with the more line. But I have nothing to do with that. That is what they're doing, and you can definitely take a look at their plans. So now, basic back to what we was talking about with the family. Now I'm gonna leave Cricket Wires alone right now. Let me talk about the family stuff. Uh, the family structure. Well, again, being in the community, seeing a lot of different events. Uh, you see more of the mother, the females are providing for the children, attending the different games, attending school functions, things along that line. But some of that is because the man is not in the picture completely. Either the man is not in the picture because he has nothing that he doesn't want to do with the family, and sometimes it can be the woman does not want the man involved in it, or the man could be what we consider incarcerated or locked up or behind bars, or the man could be deceased. Sometimes it is unknown, but you've seen some family structures where there is only the woman that is involved, dealing with one, two to five to six children. And I know that is a struggle sometimes dealing with that large of a family by yourself. So I'm not pointing fingers at anyone because I cannot tell you what to do, what not to do. The only thing I can do is just provide a suggestion. Be very mindful of who you interact with, or who you feel that you think that you can, as I say, consider start a relationship with. Be very mindful of that because we don't know what the situation, what the outcome may be if something does was to take place. Because I've seen guys just, as we say, again, this is not trying to be X-rated, spread their seeds, plant seeds all over the place. They want a fruitful garden. But just ladies and gentlemen, just be mindful of what you're doing, especially because it's not that particular child's fault, or it's not that child's fault of the family that they were born into, or the other extracurricular activity that they were born into based off of the relationship between the man and a woman. And that child still has to grow. And sometimes the child is put in a predicament where they can be confused and don't know what to do, and it can trickle on down the line and have a major trauma effect on that child. So definitely be mindful and careful of that. So if you're definitely involved with someone, be there for the individual throughout all, regardless of whatever it is or whatever it may take place. So because the family is very important. I know also the scripture stated that when Jesus was with the 12 disciples. Now I know there's gonna be some preaching in here too, so excuse yourself no if you're not really with me. No, just as Jesus were with the disciples, and Mary and Martha came to speak with Jesus, and it stated that they were his family. And Jesus stated that I am with my family. Now, sometimes we look at family is what we consider blood related, that somewhere down the line that it's all related from brothers and sisters and siblings along that line. So, and cousins and nieces and nephews, they born to try to build family that way. But sometimes your best family is outside of that intermediate family. It's because of as we continue to grow, sometimes we get out the household as we become of age of 18, and we're going to move out, go to college, we start our own life, and then we network and meet other individuals such as classmates, other classmates, and we establish new relationships with individuals at a particular institution in which we advance to, or some of us may move out of state and find another job and start working and building a family elsewhere. And sometimes we may lose contact with our intermediate family because of the separation or the busy schedule per se, whatever. But definitely sometimes still try to reach back out to your brothers and sisters, especially your mother and father. I can say that I converse with my brothers and sisters at least casually throughout the week, but gathering into the same place sometimes is something that we rarely do. I know that my mother cooks sometime and invite us all over. And the way our schedule goes is sometimes we may be there all together once, or we may come in spurts throughout the day. But sometimes it is good. No, definitely check up on your siblings and text. I know with this technology that we have at Cricket Wireless, so definitely swing on by, get you some updated technology. Your life, your world, your galaxy. That's a new slogan for one of the Samsung's phones. Unlimited feels like this. So you can take a look at the slogans along the wall, and we get ready for Harvest Carnival. So you may see some pumpkins and all the trick or treating and different harvest activity going on around throughout the city, wherever you're located. But I know sometimes I probably text my siblings and they'll say, "Hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing?" Or my sister may text the group and say, "Hey, give us some encouraging words, know that she love us and all this stuff." And we may reply back and say, "No, love you." Well, my favorite thing is saying "love you more" because of her last name. But I always text back and say "love you more" to my family. And I say again, it's not sometimes that we're there together and we're talking like how we were growing up. But half the time when we was growing up, we was probably running from each other or trying to do something. I'm not just excuse. I'm looking down, looking for something, trying to see or hear my phone because I heard something. Zzz. But hey, guess what? You're at Cricket Wireless, dude. You're gonna hear a whole lot of phones going off right now. So there's some customers in the store right now. Excuse me, activating a phone or paying a bill or something. So you're gonna hear a whole lot of buzzing going on. And now we got a whole lot of individuals ready to come up into the store right now. So they're definitely about to go to get busy here at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue here in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. So if you're definitely looking for a new plan or update, I said they can bring your number with this new port. If you had another provider and you're not pleased with the service, you definitely want to give someone a shot here at Cricket Wireless. Definitely come on, stop by 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue, and talk with one of the sales rep. I tried to get her to talk on camera, but she said she didn't want to talk on camera. So she's getting busy right now. So I understand the reason why, because we just started the show, and if she would have came on, she probably would have missed out on a few customers. But I'm gonna let her do her job and do what she needs to do. So again, this is more on the road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more. Therefore, want to give thanks to those individuals that helped me out with the show. Again, More and More Sports Management. Talking Sports Live with Rob J, Jamie Horton, Larry Nix, Ed Bishop, Quinn, and myself. Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Mississippi, 1935 Main Street. Monique's Dessert Boutique, LLC. Cupcakes, cookies, muffins, and sweets and treats at Monique's Dessert Boutique. Give her a call and take a look at uh, so she can bake your cake for your birthday or your office gathering or whatever it is. And also Hillcrest Christian School, one family, one faith, and one future. So they are that said their family to me about what they're doing, helping me with what I'm doing. So that's family. So like I said, sometimes a family doesn't have to be intermediate brothers and sisters, and it has to as what they consider blood related. But just as long as that those that are there, that those are there to support you and help you do with what you do, and those individuals, those business have partnered with me and helped me accomplish the thing that I'm attempting to accomplish. And that is family. Family is there to support you and what you attempt to do to help make a difference. So that's why I consider those individuals are part of the more and more sports family as well as the more on the road family. So definitely stay close in touch with your family things along that line. So now I know you may hear a lot of chattering going on right now, and there's a potential a family here at the store. They're looking to get cell service. I said they have a family plan. They have different family plans from two, three to four, up to I think it's up to 5 lines. I'm not sure, but that's just as far as go. So I have my service provider. Now let me tell you this about Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless has been behind the scene working with more on the road, but they don't know that they have been working a lot behind the scene. So they've been working a lot behind the scene with me. So I really appreciate Cricket Wireless as well as the AT&T network for helping me behind the scenes, doing some of the things on the sly. So, but I would definitely like for y'all to be on the forefront so that we can do more in the community. So, no, I'm not calling out AT&T and Cricket Wireless, but I'm just asking them to come on out and help continue to support and what we do. So, help we doing what we do. So definitely stop by to get some of the wireless plans. They have a unlimited plan, so up to 5 lines. So I'm trying to. So just looking at them speak, just speaking to what's going on. Said they if you listen to some of them a lot of them getting a family plan here at Cricket Wireless. So definitely stop by and see them at the 1408 Ellis Avenue. Well, excuse me, Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue, and let them know that you're looking to that you want to get part of their family plan because they have a lot of stuff going on here. So definitely stop on by and see what Cricket Wireless can offer you. But and also and associated with what's speaking about in reference to family, there's something about to take place here in Jackson, Mississippi. It has been going on quite some time throughout the country and more in the south region, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, along that line. There's something about to take place that I'm looking forward to being a part of, and it's something I think that we definitely need in this particular area. And I'm attending some different workshops and conferences right now that take place every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. at Crossgate Baptist Church in Brandon, Mississippi. I don't know the road, but it's Crossgate Baptist Church in Brandon, Mississippi. That's a program called Better Man. Better Man is a program that was designed for an individual. Can't remember exactly where the gentleman's from. Okay, Dr. Robert Lewis. I have a little information about Better Man. Started in 1990. Dr. Robert Lewis, then the pastor of Fellowship Bible Church in Little Rock, Arkansas, began exploring biblical manhood with a small group of men at a weekly early morning gathering in 1993. So it started in the 1990s by Dr. Robert Lewis. It's where that men are gathered together. So just like I said, family gathers together so often, but men, just as Jesus went and recruited the 12 disciples and they gathered a lot. This is what the Lord wants us to do. So the Lord has been holding these manhood meetings for quite some time. So it's not just as it started, but we're starting to bring it to the forefront for right now. So betterman.com, betterman.com, we invite you guys to log on and register and sign up here in the Jackson greater metro area. Even if you don't have one in your area, definitely sign up and register. And you can be the founder or the starter in your particular town. They may not have one in Alaska. I'm not sure. They may not have one in the Haitis or the coast, Dominican Republic or Costa Rica. But God's word is going to go forward regardless of wherever it's located. So if you're listening to this podcast, if you're looking at it, definitely sign up for betterman.com and register or sign up and start your own men com. It doesn't have to be Better Man, but you can call it whatever you want. But just this is a blueprint of showing what you can do to start to make a transformation in your particular area, especially dealing with better men, because God created man first. God created man to care for this land. He didn't create man to tear down land. God created man to care for this land. So men, come on, let's care for this man. Or men that have the man characteristics of a man. Come on and be a man. What you stand for, we're gonna stand and take care of this land because that's the reason why God created us to care for this land. So sign up betterman.com, betterman com and join one of the conference. What their vision is that we live in a time when no common definition or vision of manhood exists. It's kind of like betterment is that common vision. We believe generation of men want to be good men. They want to be God's men, but they don't know how. No one has shown them. No one has given them an example of betterment is filling that void. So as is teach you how to be a man in the community, how to be a man for your family, how to be a man wherever you go. Now, if some of us think that we are a man because of the number of females that we have encountered, or the number of females that we have engaged with, the number of female phones that we have in our Rolodex, the number of females that we've had as girlfriends, that doesn't make you a man. It's kind of figure to make you kind of not saying a confused man, just kind of make you an unstable individual because of the consistency. If you said you had about 300 girlfriends and you just 30, something is not going well right there. And what are you doing? You trying to, or I say, what are you seeking? Because if you had that many girlfriends and you that age, man, what are you seeking? I can probably count on the number of hands of number of real girlfriends I've had before I got married. I want to say, wow, it's less than five that I can say that I really considered a girlfriend. Wow, less than five. And I've been married for 20 years and I'm 45. So I can say I've had less than five. I may be wrong, but I have to sit down and think about it. But less than five. And I've been married for 20 years. Wow, that's something. But see, now it just also go born in consistency and no, definitely desire what you want. Now, I know you may hear a lot of commercial going on around. Like I said, we're here live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Russ Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. Definitely stop on by and get you a new wireless plan. 601-665-4438 is the number, or just stop on by and go ahead and sign up for a new wireless plan and get you a new phone. They got some outstanding phones up here as well that you definitely want to come by and take a look at it. So definitely come on by and see what they have to offer at Cricket Wireless. Like I said, I have seems like a family here signing up right now. Had two families. Well, one family come in early before we started the show while we're setting up. They had one family come in already. That she is finishing up some things right now. They got another family come in and they're starting to sign up for new service. So today, the word of today is family. But where we go? Let me look at something. Let's take a look and see what the actual meaning and definition word of family. What does Webster have to say? What's the word family mean? Oh, don't know. All right. This is the Oxford dictionary from the Oxford. I'm from Oxford. A group of one or more parents and their children living together as a unit, a family and their family live in a large house and with a lot of land. Or definition two, all the descendants of a common ancestor. So like I stated, sometimes what we typically say consider family as with a group of, with parents and their children and living together as unit that is considered a family, or the descendants of a common ancestor, what we consider as family. But I don't know what the family structures are that had just came in here. I think the first family that's how I came in. It was a mother, and a son, and the reason why I'm kind of associating with it because of they kind of look alike, or it could have been siblings. I don't know, but you could just make the assumption, and sometimes assumptions can be incorrect. They came in. It was a male and a female. They had on the similar shirt. They had on the same shirt that said something. I think it was like a company or something, or something representing something, but they had the same shirt on. And then it came in a husband, a male and a female, and of age. It looked like they could have been a married couple. And now come in with, you could say, I'm not sure if it's brothers along with their dad or just all brothers. I don't know, but I know you can hear the families in all together. So a family of parents with the children, and then it's an ancestors of the one of a common ancestor. So the descendants of a common ancestors is what we consider as a family. Here at Cricket Wireless, there are like family. Like I said, they have the family plans. You can all get one plan. I know what we're playing was $25 a month for 4 lines. What did paper go? Let me give you the exact what it is. Okay, it's not on that one, so I got the wrong one. I'm just looking at something because I know that's what I'm on. Okay, 4 lines are unlimited data for $25 a month. Cricket may temporarily slow data speed if the network is busy. Like I said, sometimes the network if the network is really extremely busy, then your your plant your stuff tends to continue to no, excuse me, getting tongue twisted right now. But excuse me, things tend to slow up when there's the networks get very busy. And I know it just had a storm down in Florida. That network was basically almost knocked out, and so when things like that happen, sometimes they have to transfer the signal, have to come to another tower, and it can get very exciting. So just understanding and just remember what you're working with when you're dealing with this technology. Don't be upset at the provider saying this provider sucks because my stuff keep on acting up every so often. If it's not a continuation thing, if it's not acting up every day, just look at if it's periodic. Sometimes, like at the end of the month, it start moving slow, or at the beginning of the month, it moves slow. Then in the middle of the month, it moves very fast. So just again, that's because of the different networks. But if you still have an issue, if that's a daily issue, definitely swing on by your local store provider and ask them what and the heck is going on with what the heck is going on with my stuff. So don't be upset with that particular provider saying that the provider suck and all that type of stuff. But also just definitely look at the provider and see how much towers and how the network makes spread, because some networks they have some providers that have a small network, as well as that if you step outside the network, yes, your stuff is gonna act up. Especially a lot in those rural areas where there's mainly town, a bunch of families that live there that know everybody. They may not be what we consider blood related, but they are act like family because they grew up together. A lot of them went to school together, so they act like family that way as well. Man, see, we've been talking about family all day, and then talking about this Better Man conference that is about to take place up soon. So definitely log on to betterman.com to learn more information about Better Man and uh, what different programs that they have to offer. And I say, if you don't have one in your area, you can definitely start one out. And as you log on, you can see the different area where they're really strong, and you can really see how it has potential to grow. But I think it's a good program to of developing men, godly men. So don't say and say just because I have 100 girlfriends that I'm the man, I'm the king around here. You're confused, King. I'm just joking, but because in certain countries they find that as an honor. But the way that I was raised up and brought, yeah, you kind of say that you are the man if you have multiple girlfriends. But sometimes this stuff get old and it start get confused and then played out, and you grow out of it. And you say, man, I'm tired of all this mess around all these different women and decide that I need to get one woman settled down. But as but as they say that one man, one woman, one family. That's all you need. They don't need all the different stuff. It's confusing a headache sometimes. Because if you're one of the ones that you try to have multiple different women or multiple different families, you can get confusing. You can get confusing, and then it can get you, it can tire you out. Then it's going again. It's going to keep you busy because you're gonna say, okay, what family I need to spend with this time? What family do I spend with that time? So it's gonna get confusing. So just be mindful with it, man. Don't get you one family, one woman, one man, one family, one unity, and leave it alone. Man, we really didn't too much talk about sports a lot today, but hey, this is more on a roll with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. If you'd like more information about what we can do, definitely log on to our website. Don't hide it. Log on to our website, www.mms-management.com. See how we can be of an assistance with your company event or whatever we can do to help your company grow, because like I said, we're here live at We're here live at Cricket Wireless, helping my friends with Cricket Wireless out there. All right, they're in support of some of the things that are about to take place. You know, some of the events that we have. If you know some events that we have coming up, they're gonna be behind the scenes and doing some stuff, and I really appreciate them for that because they've helped me sometime in the previous events also. So just want to continue to keep that relationship going. Like I said, we're part of the family. They're part of my business family because whenever I need something, they definitely are there to help support. So that's all about how we're building family from the household, family to the community, family into the business. Now, let's talk about the community. Now, I'm about to sit. Let me sit back. You got. Oh, let me see. Okay, there we go. This chair lock. Now, let's sit back and talk about the community. There's some stuff going on in the community that some things are it's eye changing. There's election time. Let me make this disclaimer. I am in not of any support of any candidate that is running for office. You may see me speak with some, you may see some on this show. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I endorse them or what they're doing. I'm not. I just want to talk and see get and network with different community members so that we can see if we can make a difference because my plan is about I'm just trying to make a difference. Again, I'm not trying to sit up here and support a candidate. Some of them are personal friends. Some of them I know. Some of the current political officials are in office. I know them personally, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not in. I'm not the one that will endorse a candidate because of my relationship with a lot of with a lot of people. So I'm not going to sit here and say I endorse this person. I'm not going to sit here and say that I endorse this person. I'm behind them 100%. Yada yada yada, all the type of stuff. So for those individuals that are running for office and you come to me and asking for endorsement, I've got nothing but love for you, but I'm not going to endorse you because of my relationship with some of the people that you may be running against, or some people in the other party. I have a relationship with a lot of people, so I'm not going to sit and come and say I publicly endorse you. But if you have my prayers, I'm not going to just specifically pray say that you're successful. I'm not going to specifically pray for a victory. I'm just going to because I'm going to pray for your success in whatever that you're doing. So I'm gonna get that disclaimer out. So again, this is not a political show. I'm not saying endorsing a political candidate. What I want to talk about in the community is that sometimes we do a lot of yapping, yap, 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 all that good stuff. But sometimes we don't stand on what we talk about. Now I can say one thing about former mayor candidate, the former mayor here in Jackson, Frank Melton. He stated that he was going to help fight the crime. He stated that he was going to tear down some houses. Now he stated that, and we voted for him. So you can't be upset if he start doing what he said he was going to do. 'Cause we put him in office. Now, some of the things I say that he did, he went in the wrong way about doing it, but he did what he said he was going to do. Some of us did too much care for that. But some things like some things he did know, hey, just be mindful of what you're doing. You stop in school buses on the way to school to drop our children off, and you wishing everybody good luck and telling them, giving the babies hugs on the school bus. Okay, yes, I understand though, that you want to definitely be involved in the community, but catch them in school. Go to the school and get them in a big assembly and talk to them. Provide them encouragement where because you stop somebody else from doing their job is not the best thing sometimes. But hey, I understand where you come from. But like I said, some things that he did, we may not agree upon it. Look at it like, why did he do that? But that's just how he was. But hey, his campaign that's he said he was gonna do, and that's exactly what he did. But we have some in office that are just riding along. We have some in office that are just making a bunch of noise, but ain't really doing nothing. And we have some that want to get in office. Some sit on the side and make a lot of complaints about a bunch of nothing. If it's something that you don't agree with and you want to sit in your corner and complain about it, go ahead run for office. Go ahead and deal with the frustration and go ahead and make a difference. But just be prepared that. if you are in process of running office and trying to make a difference, there are some individuals in there trying to stop you from stop you from making a difference. So just be prepared for that. And I hate that. I dislike it that you're trying to get in where you definitely can make a difference, but there's those that are in there that they're trying to stop you from making a difference. Again, I dislike that, but that's just how some of us are. So be prepared to fight. And sometimes we fight, and we just get tired of fighting. And some people just throw in the towel and say, "Man, forget this stuff. I don't want to deal with this stuff anymore." And I've seen that happen. Some people are burnt out because they're fighting so much, but it's like they're fighting a good fight, but sometimes it just overwhelming, and sometimes we just say, "Man, forget it. I'm tired of fighting." But now this is me just starting to start speaking religion right now. If you're in it to fight a good fight to help make a difference, just remember to ask the Lord to help you to fight that fight, or give it to the Lord and allow Him to fight that fight. Because that if you hand it over, as the word said, cast all your cares upon me because I care for you. If you cast that cares and words upon to Him, that you attempting to make a difference, but again, you feel individuals that are going against what you're trying to do, cast it upon to him because he may send someone your way that's a lot stronger that are willing to stand up and fight. Or he may soften those hardened hearts that are stopping you from trying to help make a difference. So again, make sure that you're involved, our Heavenly Father, because he can definitely soften some hearts, soften those hardened hearts, and also can put somebody in your corner that's, as we say, that's a little stronger, and that will definitely continue to help push and encourage you to do well in what the difference is trying to make. But if you're attempting to make a difference, make sure that it's for the good and the good for the people, and it's continue to glorify God. Don't try to help make a difference for self. Don't try to make a difference for self. Think about those individuals that help put you in office. Think about those individuals that pray for you that you can be successful. Think about those individuals that pray for you that when you weren't even thought of to help you to develop the individual that you are today. So definitely just remember all those things that put you in that place, and just remember those help put you in that particular place, and just remember that once you get into that particular place, that just you do the same. Just remember that when you're in position to make a difference, you do what you say you're gonna do. Don't just get in there and just forget about what you said you're gonna do because you lose focus. And sometimes we get into those particular positions, we lose focus. Now I know you may heard speaks about it again. We're here live at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue, in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5. Definitely come on by. And if you want to look on the family plan, I know that your teenagers or your youth or juvenile, your children in your household, everybody wants a cell phone, and then it's also you have a cell phone so that you're able to monitor their activity. Definitely come on to Cricket Wireless. Definitely come on to Cricket Wireless so that you can go ahead and sign up for one of the family plans that they have. It's some very affordable family plans here. So, well, I definitely would advise definitely come on, check it out, and see what you can get done so you can go ahead and monitor your family as they see what they got going on here at Cricket Wireless, 1408 Bobby Rose Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue. Well, I thank the managers for allowing me to come in here for being part of their family for today. Like I said, we had a whole lot of family activity coming in and out this day. Uh, like I said, three families that fought and came in since they opened up the door. Since I've been here at around 10 something Central Standard Time. So again, family is definitely the family is the word of the day. Um, like what Oxford dictionary stated, a group of one or more parents and their children living together as a unit. I think these individuals they reside together. It's a bunch of other individuals, and as so the two, all the descendants of a common ancestor, and which sometimes that's what I consider that for those common ancestors of those that are together in the community attempting to make a difference, just as Jesus was with the disciples, and one of the disciples came in and said, "Hey, Jesus, there's some people here to see you." Said that they're your family, and Jesus said, "My family's right here." So sometimes we may establish a family and outside the household, but we are here to help make a difference in the community of what we all involved in. Just like I stated in reference to Better Man Conference is a family of men that come to make a difference because God created man first on this earth to care for the land, not to destroy it, but care for the land. But now we have a lot of men that are destroying the land that God created us to care for. So, men, I'm calling upon you right now. It's time for us to definitely make a difference here in the community. It's time for definitely to make a difference in our household. It's time for us to make a difference in our place of employment or wherever we are. Just because you walk around with the male, um, what's the word am I trying to say? The male gender, the male anatomy. That's not the only thing that make you a man. It's about help making a difference. Now, what I mean by making a difference, some people can you can make a difference negatively, you can make a difference positively, but it's how to make a difference for the better. Because what God said, He created us to care for this land. And now let's take a look at the word care. Let's see what the word care means. Now you may see again, you see me typing on the computer or looking off. All right, again from Oxford Language, care. It is a noun. Well, this is a noun, and it's also a verb. The noun is a provision of what is necessary for health, welfare, maintenance, and protection of someone or something. Now, let's take a look at the verb. To feel concern or interest, attach importance to something. Look after to provide for the needs of. I'm gonna take a look at this verb. To look after and provide for the needs of. Man, what are we providing needs of? Again, God created us to care for this land, so we need to provide the needs of this land. It's not providing the needs of the land is us killing one another. Providing for the needs of the land is not us selling or providing information that can harm the body. It's not us providing the needs of something that is tearing up this separating families. That's not caring for the land. Again, when God asks us to care for the land, asks us to care for the land, a help building families, a help building community, of help building stronger bonds between thy neighbors. It's not us separating them. It's us building bondage to build stronger community, to build stronger families. So, man, it's time for us to go ahead and care for this land and not destroy the land because it seems like that it seems like we get more men destroying this land instead of caring for it. So, man, it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to be a part of this Better Man Conference. And again, if you don't want to be a part of the Better Man Conference, establish your own manhood initiative, something to help make a difference positively, not negatively, positively in this land. Again, we're here live at Crickets 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, formerly known as Ellis Avenue, Suite 5, Jackson, Mississippi. Definitely stop on by and come on, help build a stronger bond between your family. Provide your teenager with cell phones for a low cost way that you can keep monitor them and stay attached to them. Now, with all this, again, with the updates in technology, now you have phones where you can track your children, make sure that they are where they're supposed to be. It's not saying that you trying to control your child's life. It just makes sure that you know that they're safe and secure because of we have some individuals that are not caring for this land, that they're too busy trying to destroy this land instead of caring for it. So you want to make sure that your child or your child is cared for. So that's why we want to make sure that you come on, stop by Cricket Wireless. I get you one of the family plans at 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard here in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 5, formerly Ellis Avenue, 601-665-4438. So definitely come on by, see one of the sales representative and see if they can go ahead and provide you with the family plan. It's almost less than nothing, $100 for 4 lines. $100 for 4 lines, 4 phones, unlimited data. texting, talking, all that good stuff, and you can travel, possibly even go to Canada and Mexico, and spend some family time together. Four lines, $400. You can, you probably gonna spend more than that in a grocery store uh, a week, probably a day. No, I go to Walmart. I'm spending about 80 dollars and really ain't got nothing to feed the family, but just something a little small something. But things are expensive. And some, again, that'll be another show for another day. Talk about the inflation and why is everything costing because of is taking care of family. So we have to make more money to take care of family. So it's not things are not balancing itself out. But hey, that's somewhat at least somewhat out of my control, but it's not out of my control. It's in my control. I can just go ahead and start growing my own veggies and planting my own fruits and making my own clothes. So it's ways to get out of that, but it's up to me. Sometimes I may not want to do it, may not have the time to do it. So I guess I'm going to go visit to local supermarkets and spend the extra cash. But I thank the Lord that I have the opportunity, have the financial means to do such. But we're just looking at the price, like, man, that stuff is expensive. But thank God for the opportunity of blessing me with the financial means to pay for such things that are inflation. Man, it's interesting. But I really do appreciate you guys for joining me this lovely Saturday. I know to be at some football. So next week's show, I'm not sure exactly where we're going to be located and who our guest going to be. So I maybe come knocking on your door. So if you're looking and you're tuning in, and I ask you can I come join you for an hour to record the show or live stream the show? Just welcome in and open on. It's a benefit for the both of us. Now it's about time for me to get out of here. I gotta go pay this bill with Cricket Wireless because it's the time for me to pay my bill. So that's the reason why, definitely a good reason why we came here, so I can pay the bill and also talk about what our topic word for the day was, family. So thank you guys for joining us. Much love to you guys. Again, we're here live at Cricket Wireless 1408 Bobby Rush Boulevard, Suite 5 in Jackson, Mississippi. Stop on by and sign up for your family plan. $25, $100 for four phones. Now, that's some nice phones up in here too. Again, I got a couple quicker wireless phones, so definitely stop on by and sign up for your family plan. But it's time for me to get out here. Got to pay the phone bill. Got to go take care of my family too. But much love to you guys. 1 + 1 = deuces.